Should the Philippine government allow the bill that makes plunder punishable death to become law? Good day, sir. I'm ALDRED A TIPONTIPON Electronics 2F from Abio Villabalete. Regarding to the first question, I believe that death penalty should not be applied to plunder or any crime, no matter how serious it is. While plunder is a terrible sin that brings great harm to our nation, especially to the poor, taking life in return is not the right solution. In Bible commands in Exodus 20:13, "You shall not kill." This shows that life is sacred gift from God, and only He has the authority to give and take it. Even if a person commits evil, we are not given permission to end their life. Moreover, the justice system is not perfect. Innocent people can be wrongly accused and sentenced. Once a person is executed, there is no way to bring them back, and it's permanent and cannot be undone. Instead of using death as punishment, we should focus on justice, rehabilitation, and more accountability. As Romans 12:21 says, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." Let us pursue justice with mercy and reform with wisdom, not revenge. This is the more righteous and the biblical approach. Question number 2. Should same-sex unions be made legal in our nation so that LGBT community can have the freedom to be with whoever they choose to love? For the second question, my answer is no. I do not support legalizing same-sex unions. I believe that every person should be treated with dignity and compassion, including those in the LGBT community. But when it comes to legalizing same-sex unions, I base my answer on the truth revealed in the Bible. In Genesis 1:27, it says that God created mankind in His own image. Male and female, He created them. And in Genesis 2:24, we read, "A man shall leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." These verses clearly show that marriage was designed by the God to be between man and woman. Romans 1:26-27 also teaches that certain sexual practices are against God's design. As a Christian, I believe that we should stand by God's word, even if society has different opinions. That doesn't mean we should hate and mistreat anyone we can have without approving of everything they do. True love also speaks truth with respect. So, in my view, legalizing same-sex unions would go against biblical foundation of marriage, which is meant for man and woman. In conclusion, I said no to the death penalty for plunder because human life is sacred and only God has the authority to take it. I also said no to the same-sex unions because marriage, according to the Bible, is between man and woman. In both answers, my stand is based on God's word and value of life and moral of truth. Thank you.